I'm very pleased to open the first afternoon session of a World Knowledge Forum today under the title Creation and Imagination of Dubai and Vision of Songdo. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I'm glad to meet you all here today. My name is Kye-Ho Kim. I'm Senior Executive Vice President at Samsung Engineering and Construction. I would like to introduce today's three distinguished guest speakers. First, Mr. Thomas Hubbard. He is a former U.S. ambassador to Korea. He did an excellent job in Korea, contributing much to the healthy relationship between Korea and the U.S. Next is Mr. Nasser Mohammed bin Hussein Al-Shaali. He is currently CEO of Dubai International Financial Center. Next speaker is Dr. Habib Al-Mulla. He is the chairman of the Strategic Affairs Committee of Dubai government.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, distinguished guests and fellow speakers. As I was gathering my ideas to share with you today, I was conscious that the full story of Dubai cannot be told from only one perspective or by one person. In the global capital markets, as well as a stabilizing force, for us, a strong role played by the government was an obvious prerequisite. I believe that the key point here is that we view public and private sectors as totally aligned in their values, interests, and objectives.
Our governor, the governor of the Dubai International Financial Center, for example, is a member of the Business Advisory Board of the City of Seoul. Our regulator of financial services within the center is actually a signatory to a bilateral MOU with the regulator in Korea. So as such, we help develop everything from healthcare to real estate to technology, media, biotechnology, and so on through the concentration of financial activities in Dubai. And over the past 3 years since our inception, we've managed to acquire 450 companies to base operations in Dubai, servicing the financial sector. One more point on the cross-regional trade before I wrap up. We believe that over the next 5 years, there's $250 billion of FDI, or foreign direct investment, will flow to Asia. We've embarked on a quest of sorts, and we're opening up our region to the global environment, but especially to the Far East, as we continue to build our relationships with the Korean government, with the Korean private sector, with the Chinese government and private sector, and others. And we welcome from yourselves to be partners in this wealth creation between the two regions, and there's substantial wealth creation to be tapped into.
Thank you very much. I'm delighted to be back here in Korea and to have a chance once again to address this World Knowledge Forum. I spoke here in the past as U.S. Ambassador, and now I have an opportunity to speak as a representative of the private sector, which I can assure you is a lot more fun. I want to draw one distinction between what is going on in Songdo and the Dubai example. It was mentioned that in Dubai, all of this development is taking place at the behest and I think under the administration of government. In fact, the new Songdo City project is a private project, almost entirely undertaken by a joint venture between an American company and an important Korean company. We think it's probably the largest private development project in the world today. We anticipate by 2014 that upwards of $25 billion will have been invested in building this new city. Speaking to this Korean audience, I have to be frank in saying that standard has not yet been met, that the concept of a free economic zone has not yet been fully realized. It is very crucial that progress be made in this area. If Songdo is indeed made a free economic zone with a minimal regulatory framework and with the kinds of benefits and incentives that exist in similar cities elsewhere in the world, I am convinced that this project will be a success, and New Songdo City will be a city and a business hub of which Koreans can be very proud. Thank you very much. Thank you.